Hey, what's up, everybody? I figured in light of what is it? This Alien Day holiday. It also marks interesting milestone since the original Alien movie celebrates its 45th anniversary, which of course, that movie was released back in 1979 during the heyday of once like say Star Trek, the original motion picture came out, and of course the James Bond movie Moonraker. But what makes the first Alien movie rather interesting that it's like a very horror, type survival horror esque, horror survival type movie, like compared to like say Aliens, which was more, action based. And of course, what makes Alien rather special is that this is the film that kind of made Sigourney Weaver a star, and of course, the introduction of her character Ellen Ripley, that she would go on to play in the following three Alien sequels, and of course the xenomorph creature, which is wanted by the Weyland Yutani Corporation, who want to use the alien as a bioweapon, and of course they won't let nothing stop in their way of using their alien for their own nefarious purposes. But the film starts off with the crew of the Nostromo being Ripley, Brett, Parker, Lambert, Ash, and Dallas, waking up from hibernation to a distress call that they receive on LV-426, which of course plays a more integral role in the Alien sequel, to a distress call, but little do they realize that it's a trap of sorts. And then, of course, the king gets, impregnated by the facehugger, which involves, results, in the embryo developing inside of him, which causes the creation of the xenomorph to come about. And of course, it also deals with, the alien, picking off the crew one by one until, of course, only Ripley's character is left alive. And even after all these years, it holds up very well because what made Alien rather effective was kind of like, in terms of horror, sometimes the less is more approach. Sometimes, certain things are better left to the imagination to give it, that suspense and stuff. So, to me, it for a sci-fi movie and horror at the same time, it's an excellent cinematic masterpiece, and it's definitely something that people at least once in their lifetime should see, whether it's in theaters or at home. It's just something that's really, really incredible, and something that is a great storytelling. And of course, the guy who directed was Ridley Scott, who would also make some wonderful, amazing movies like Blade Runner and Gladiator, of course, and the two Alien prequels that he did as well, which unfortunately weren't as good as the first two Alien movies. But sometimes, like Alien proved, that sometimes when you try to fill in the gaps and try to provide the answers, like sometimes the less is more approach, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'll definitely say, for those that've seen Aliens many times, including myself, it's definitely something, that's just magnificent, That's something you could watch many times and even sometimes notice other things that you don't see the first time, but it's definitely something that's absolutely incredible. So that's my take on it. All right, everyone, thanks again.